Here are 6 reasons why God makes us wait. Number 1, to build our trust in Him. God uses seasons of waiting to teach us to trust Him completely. When answers aren't clear or immediate, we learn to lean on His promises rather than our own understanding. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths." In the waiting, we discover that God's timing is perfect, and His plans are always for our good. Number 2, to prepare us for what is ahead. Sometimes, the delay is God's way of preparing us for the blessings or responsibilities that He has in store. Waiting allows us to develop the character, the skills, and the faith needed to steward His gifts well. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 says, "To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven." Trust that God is working behind the scenes, shaping you for what is to come. God knows exactly what you are going to face in future, so He'd rather prepare you for it now than to have you get blindsided later. Number 3, to teach us patience and endurance. Waiting produces spiritual endurance and patience, which are essential for a life of faith. These are qualities that will help us to trust God even in the most difficult of circumstances. James chapter 1 verse 4 says, "But let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing." The waiting season is an opportunity for God to strengthen your character and to deepen your reliance on Him. Our lives are not a sprint, but rather it is a marathon, which is why we are instructed in the Bible that we must run our race with endurance. Number 4, to align us with His will. Sometimes, waiting allows God to realign our desires and plans with His will. We may think we know what's best, but God's plans are infinitely greater. Isaiah 55 verse 8 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord." As you wait, seek His presence and allow Him to reveal His purposes for your life. In your own life, you may think you have right motives, but in the process of waiting, God refines you, and He sometimes reveals to you that your motives are not right. Maybe they are self-serving instead of glorifying God. In these moments of waiting, allow God to purify your motives, because it will sustain you in the long run. Number 5, God is aligning the circumstances in the background. Often while we wait, God is orchestrating events and aligning circumstances that we cannot yet see. He may be working in the hearts of other people or creating opportunities that will unfold in His perfect timing. In Romans 8 verse 28 it says, "And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose." Trust that God's delays are purposeful. He doesn't delay you for no reason. He is coordinating everything for your ultimate good and His glory. Lastly, number 6, to strengthen our relationship with Him. In the times of waiting, God draws us closer to Him. He wants us to seek Him more, to rely on Him more deeply, and to find our ultimate satisfaction in His presence. Lamentations 3 verse 25 says, "The Lord is good to those who wait for Him, to the soul who seeks Him." Waiting is an invitation to grow in intimacy and understanding with God, and trust Him as your source of peace and joy. It is only in the times of waiting that we learn about how God is aligning things in the background, that we learn more about how He loves us, how He cares for us, and how He is protecting us from getting hurt. In the times of waiting, it is an opportunity to strengthen our relationship with Him. Friends, God's delays are not denials. Waiting is a part of His divine process to grow, refine, and bless us in ways that we can't yet see. Psalm 27 verse 14 says, "Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen your heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord." If you are in a season of waiting, take heart. God is working in ways you cannot imagine. Trust His timing, embrace His process, and know that His plans for you are always for your good.